like a threat. I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a threat. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a threat.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome onto the stage your MC for this evening, McBride.
Yeah, what up, Comedy Lounge? How we doing? Oh, wow, what a beautiful multicultural looking room we have here. And by multicultural, 50 Shades of White. Goddamn shit. Whew. Feel like I'm at a Klan rally. On the set of that movie, Get Out. Oh, man. Just flew back in from the US. Oh, man, so good to be back home. Make some noise if you lived out in the US before. Yeah, fuck them. I was out there for about 3 months. Me and my partner just got back in. Here to take advantage of our legal abortions and shit. It's always nice to have the choice. I am your host. My name is Emo Majuk. Emo's just my nickname. My full name is Emmanuel Majuk, but don't call me that. That name has been reserved by bankers, judges, and police officers. I have a couple other different nicknames around different circles. Like, for instance, in my mother's household, my sweet mother calls me Accident. I just recently found out the good people of Australia got a nickname for me too, you know? Like, I was walking up to one of my venues one night, and I saw this beautiful looking lady, so I thought I should go up and introduce myself. But if I could tell her my name, she just took a guess. I was like, hey, my name is, she's like, help! I was like, no. And then she just ran off. I was like, that's not my name. I didn't think that she heard me, so I chased after her. Right to a cop. I did just come out of the US, man. The US is cool, man. Like, I love touring out the US. I'm out there for about 3 months out of the year. But I did get a little bit worried, though, while I'm out there. There's a place called Orlando, Florida. Have you heard about this place? Yeah, man. Fuck, did you know that you can just legally walk around with a gun as long as you have a permit?
Yes, they ask you actually not to bring your own gun when you enter a restaurant.
No BYO gun. There's a sign, literally, I swear to God. I got into a fucking altercation over this shit, man, like at Disneyland. Tell you what happened. I'm at Disneyland, I'm minding my own business. I just saw Black Panther. We all seen Black Panther, right? Yes, I see Black Panther, and me and Black Panther, we're taking a selfie, but this cowboy with a gun startled me, and I just freaked out and whacked him. Pissed everybody off. Fucking the kids were crying and shit. Why is he bashing Woody, Mom? Like, I fucked that cowboy up. I do. I am on the road quite a lot, man. I'm on the road quite a bit. But when I do come back, I love spending time with my kids. I got kids. My son just told me recently that he has a crush on a girl in his class. Yeah, I know. And then he proceeded to show me what she looked like. But I've been on the road for a little while now. Like, I don't know. So he shows me what she looks like, and then he asks me, Daddy, what do you think? And then all of a sudden, I start thinking this little motherfucker was trying to set me up on how to catch a predator. So I just said it as loud as I could in case he was wearing a wire. I said, she's certainly not hot, son. What are we working with? What's going on here? There is a lot of white people. How you doing? Couples? Yeah, what's your name, brother? Huh? Max. Nice. And what's your partner's name? Laura. Max and Laura. How long have you been together for, man? About 6 months? Oh, fuck, so the condoms are still on. You started fighting yet? Do you get into it? Not much? Like, it's not a sting operation or anything. Like, like me and my partner, we're like polar opposites, man. Like, I live in Perth, she lives in Canada. We're very different, her and I. You know what I mean? Like, religion's a big one. Like, starting with religion's a big one. Like our phones are different. Like, I'm an Android user. Yeah, well, fuck you. Apple user? Android? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but this is not once you go black. Like Android users, we get treated terribly, man. Honestly, like, am I right or wrong? Like dead set, man. Like Apple users, you fucking pieces of shit. Like the only other minority group that I know that gets treated just as bad is fucking gingers. Like dead set. And if you're a ginger and you have an Android, fuck, you asking for trouble. Like. Her and I, we get into it quite a lot, man, because we're very different, you know what I mean? Like, religion's a big one, as I mentioned. Like, we have two different faiths. Like, I'm Christian, she's Muslim. Like, every time we get in an argument, I'm like, joke's on you, I'm going to heaven. Because Jesus... Thought someone was walking up to Will Smith me, shit. It's a tough time for a comic. She is Muslim, she is, man, but she's not your conventional Muslim. Like, she's modern. Like she talks back. 1.9 billion Muslims, I got that one. I love my lady. It was Ramadan recently. Are we all familiar with Ramadan? Yeah, it's like the spiritual month. Like, so they don't eat, like they live righteous. Like my girlfriend, she wasn't fasting because she already knows she's going to hell. Because apparently the sex we have is haram. But my boy Rami, he's like super religious. I mean, like we've been keeping up with the Israel-Palestine conflict. Well, actually, let's call it what it is, genocide. And my boy Rami, he posted on Instagram, the caption said, Israel bombs the Rafah border. And I wrote in the comment section, I said, oh man, when will this end? And my boy Rami goes, only Allah knows. I was like, come on Rami, like, let's not jump the gun. Like, Jesus might know too, you know, like. Don't rule out my Messiah, you know what I mean? Like a lot of my friends are like they're the Muslims. Any Muslims here tonight? Yeah, are you Muslim? Nice. Where you from? Italian. Did you hear the question? You're Muslim and Italian? You're a revert? Was that like Blade? Oh, sick. Like, to be with a white guy? You did that shit backwards, shit. Or was that for your old boyfriend and you're like, oh, well, I'm already here. Like, like do you eat bacon? No, you know, like that's like one of my best friends that I grew up knowing him for like since 1996. Claims he's never eaten bacon. That's what he tells me. But he's the first person to be like, this has got bacon in it. Like, how the fuck do you know, bro? Yo, you guys are in for a fucking treat, man. Yo, you're a decent, you're a great crowd, actually. So, before we do kick off the show, I just want to see where we're at as a people right now. Like, make some noise if you rather be I want to be at home to, I'm so fucking happy to be out, right? Ready? At home, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready? At home, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're here for it, alright? So ladies and gentlemen, before we kick off the fucking show, let's start making that round of applause for our gong master, Christopher Shin! What up, Chris? Man, so good to be back to working with you again, man.
Fuck, just give it up for emo, ladies and gentlemen. I love emo.
Love you too, brother. Love you too.
He's easily my coolest friend, you know what I mean? Like one time this motherfucker actually came to a show wearing overalls and pulled it off.
Fresh out the fucking plantation.
Yeah, I didn't... No, but it's fucked up though, honestly, because if I wore overalls, I just look like I work at a fruit and veg store. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up, man. I don't appreciate it. Thank you, Emo. One more time, round of applause. Very funny. We're happy to have him back. That's when I say on stage. Behind stage, it gets pretty bad. But, ladies and gents, welcome to the Gong Show. We have about 20 acts on tonight. Well, yeah, 20, fucking, yeah. You're like, fuck, I gotta be home, you know what I mean?
we got seasoned comedians, we got some that are doing their first gig, it's a mixed bag. So, you wanna walk them through how this happens, Chris?
I thought I was, but okay, thank you, Emo.
I love interrupting.
Motherfucker just interrupts me and is like, please continue, as if I haven't been doing my fucking job, you dog. Well, we have like 20 comedians, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to try do 3 minutes worth of stand-up for you, and if you think they're shit, you have the power to vote them off tonight. So on your table, you might have a little paddle or a plate. So if you got one up, hold it up nice and high for me. Those paddles aren't for you to get kinky with, ma'am. All right, take it easy. Fuck yes. Emo's like, fuck, this feels too much like an auction to me. There's white people holding up plates. They're like, he looks strong.
Let's check his teeth. Yeah, I know, for some reason they always check for good teeth. I've watched a lot of slave movies, motherfucker. I've watched a lot of slave.
Is this teeth thing a real thing?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, this one looks like you can pick cotton. Look at his teeth.
What do the teeth have to do with that?
I don't know how to make the rules.
That's amazing. I'm going to do some Googling about slave teeth. All right, this is weird. Okay. Google searches are going to be weird tonight. Okay. But they're going to try to do 3 minutes worth of stand-up comedy for you. If you think they're shit, you have the power to vote them off tonight. Once again, I want to see about 5 to 7 of those plates go up. I mean, hold them up as well, because they can win you back. I've seen the lineup. They probably won't, but there's a chance. You know what I mean? But like, hold them back, and the more brutal you guys are, the more fun this show is, all right? And we have $500 in the prize pool, ladies and gentlemen, put out by Common Land. Fuck yes. Fuck is very excited, yeah. Fuck yes. What do you do for a job?
She just happened to be white.
You work in what? In a hospital. Like that? Do you have an accent, or am I just...
She's American.
Are you American?
I'm actually Canadian.
Oh, fuck it.
Down
Everyone's like,
South
oh, thank
America.
God. Everyone's like, thank God we don't hate her. You know what I mean? It's a fine line, you know what I mean? But...
She's not from Quebec, actually, which is actually the only French-speaking...
Alright, I didn't ask for your fucking life story, lady. Okay. Fuck, maybe she is American. She loves talking. Thanks for coming, ma'am. Well, we have $350 for your winner, ladies and gentlemen, $100 for second place, and $50 for third place. So we're going to have a bit of fun. Like I said, you know, we're going to have to gog some of these off, otherwise we're honestly going to be here for like 3 fucking hours. And, you know, I've got a baby to feed, so go fuck you guys. I'm going to have to leave, you know. Also seems quite racist. They
He
make
breastfeeds.
Very good, thank you for that, Emo. We actually are friends somehow. I don't know. We met on the cast of Russia L4, and here we are. You know what I mean?
No, actually, we met on that like that new soundtrack that's coming out. You haven't seen it yet. Black and Yellow.
Yeah.
Black and Yellow.
Okay.
Yes.
This suddenly got really racist before it started. You know what I mean? Usually, like the open
What to
mics come
expect
on
tonight,
and
there
then
you
fuck
go.
it up. But you know, we're kicking it off for them. All right, so yeah, like I said, if you don't like them, hold them up. I'm looking for about 5 or 6 before we gog them off. Other than that, if they're happy, if they're funny, laugh and you know, give them some support. Like, you look like you need a laugh, sir. You know what I mean?
Well, people always
You've got this
upset
fucking,
looking.
you got some crazy eyes, brother. Yeah, I don't know why. It feels like you've just lost the kids in a divorce and you're here to let off some steam, you know? And, all right, let's start this off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your first act up here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Give it up for Jack Langstaff.
So I saw a headline the other day of Brisbane man gets 22 years for trying to smuggle half a ton of cocaine into WA, which is quite frankly a victimless crime. Like, let's be honest, none of you can afford to get addicted to Perth cocaine, let alone overdose on it. you're more likely to shit yourself to death from all the laxative, or potentially get lead poisoning from the baby powder. So it's just. I don't think people actually like Perth cocaine. I think they just do it to hang out with the cool kids in the bathroom, you know, get some networking opportunities. So another headline, Florida man gets sent to prison for trying to make child AI pornography, which is once again a victimless crime. But...
I love how everyone had to think there, be like,
That mustache.
where's the victim? Where's the victim? But it's a gateway drug, so, you know, it leads to worse things. Started thinking about links between the two. Maybe there's, you know, not that much joy in fucking kids, and those elites on those islands, you know, at those parties, are just doing it to be with the cool kids, you know? It's a bit like golf. And by that, I don't mean lowest score wins, you know? Yeah, it's more just to hang out with the cool kids. What else is in the news? So they tried shooting Donald Trump, and people are saying it's an inside job, and I believe that. You know, I can see Donald Trump with his pizza toppings and Diet Coke going, how do I relate to this?
The people have spoken!
all right.
The people have spoken.
I thought he had some very good points, you know what I mean?
The Donald Trump part?
Yeah, he kind of feels like if Ned Flanders never found Jesus, you know what I mean? Like that's what you get. All right, let's get going with your next act, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Sean Rose.
Just get that out of the way in case it blocks your view. For those of you at the back of the crowd, yes, I do have an erection. Good crowd, good crowd. Speaking of erections, I should clarify as a result thereof, I do have two very lovely children at home, a practice child and a lovely 9-year-old daughter. Sean, you incredulous hunk of manhood, I hear you ask, why do you call him a practice child? Well, most of you normal people probably refer to him as a stepson. Or as a way I like to refer to it as, testing new strategies and tactics to weed out the genetic defects from the environmental ones I would inevitably cause. It's okay, at the tender age of 17, he doesn't twitch so much anymore, so I'm actually letting him back out into public so I don't get into shit. Nah, you wouldn't believe it, DCP were right up my ass. That's the Department of Child Protection for... No, you'd know. Anyway. Back onto the fucking topic. So he was actually the cause of many a hospital visit, not for the reasons that you're probably thinking given the start of this. 3 times for pneumonia. I'm dyslexic, so I really hated him for making me have to fucking spell that. Most of the time I just told my boss I had the shit. It was just fucking easy for the conversation. Speaking of that, once we actually had to take him into the hospital for a condition called endopresis. For those of you without an exorbitant HEX debt, that loosely translates into he shat himself but didn't know it. That was fun at Woolworths. It was also fun, I got kicked out of the hospital room. We took him into the hospital, and there he is, playing normally, nobody actually thinks anything's wrong with him, and they make him take this super laxative I like to refer to as mega poo juice. I couldn't pronounce what the fuck it was called, but it was this lemony, viscousy drink you have to take 2 litres of over the next 2 hours of your life. And then everything you've eaten since you were born falls out your puckered lips, not the ones on your face. He had a lot of fun with that one. Like, as soon as he finished drinking the shit, oh dad, it's not doing anything, I don't know what, up like fucking Dracula, legging it into the loo, with a poor male nurse following behind him with a fibre-coated shit stack.
All right. You know, I think the problem there was it was too wordy and we envisioned it. You know what I mean? And then we were just like, no, okay. But give it up for Sean Roche one more time. He started off strong, and then you guys were like, You being a shit parent was funny for 30 seconds, but a minute is too much, you dog. All right, guys. We have 47 more acts for you tonight. Please make some noise for your next one, Lockie Skinner.
So the other day, I actually had one of the other comics ask me how I get this fabulous look, you know. And I thought it's pretty simple, right? My mum's a hippie. She grew up in Freo. And my dad, well, he's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Now, you see, the difference between me and Shaggy is Shaggy drives around a colourful van and he solves crimes for kids, whereas I drive around a white van, commit crimes and pick up kids. But yeah, guys, I'm an apprentice diesel mechanic. Do we have any tradies in the crowd tonight? Make some noise. Yeah, fuck yeah. Cheers for coming down, guys. Now, as a mechanic, we've got a few bizarre terms, you know. Like the other day, my boss asked me to lube up the shaft. And then he put his nuts in my hand. And this was just on a Sunday, guys. I wasn't even at work, you know. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's disgusting, but sometimes you just got to do these things to keep the family business running, you know.
Oh, pedophile jokes. Okay.
You guys like that?
Warming up.
But yeah, guys, I'm an apprentice, so naturally that means I'm broke as fuck. Make some noise if you're broke as fuck. Fuck, that was very excited for having no money. But yeah, guys, like when you're this broke, you got to start taking a few risks, you know, like expiry dates become a lot more like guidelines. Like the other day, I ate some expired bread. Now, obviously, I checked if it was mouldy first, and here's how I checked. I looked at it dead in the eyes and I said, "Oh, bro, are you mouldy, cuz?"
I can't figure you out, young fella. It's like first off, he's like, I'm a pedophile. And then he's like, oh, bro, look at your bread. You know what I mean?
But there is one food I will refuse to eat though, guys, and that's beef stroganoff. I don't know, it kind of sounds like it's having a wank, you know? Like the last thing I want is a big bit of meat stroganoff in my mouth. But now, guys, I grew up in Mandurah, and we had this problem at my school in Mandurah with the crows. You know what they would do? They would go to your backpack, right? Unzip your backpack with their beaks, unzip your lunchbox with their beaks, and then they would take your lunch money and go buy crack, guys. But yeah, I'm up in the big smoke now, and up here we got some fancy shit, you know? Like I was at this fancy wedding and they had this massive ice sculpture out the front. And I was thinking to myself, who would spend $1,200 on ice? I fucked that up, man. Well, that'll do.
Hey.
Okay. Lockie Skinner, your first finalist.
Yes.
The bar is low. Okay.
And it's been set. So pedophiles are good. Yes, I like it. All right, let's get that round of applause going. Let's come on for Martin Boo.
All right, no Martin Vogt? Any Martin Vogt in the room? All right, well,
You fucking coward.
you know what? You know, but there's silver linings and everything. That does open up the spot for if anyone in the crowd's ever thought that they wanted to try stand-up comedy. This is your moment. Do we actually have someone in the back? Are you fucking around? Do you want to do it? I'll bring you up in at the start of the second half.
If you're that guy that's always like, I'm pretty fucking funny, like, where are you? Matt? Brett?
No. This is not how consent works, guys. We can't just all shout and then fucking, you know what I mean? Alright, if you want to do it, come see me in the break and we'll get them sorted, alright, guys? Alright, well, let's get your next act up here. Well, I think this is this person's friend.
This is the guy that's it's his first ever set tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a great time. Ready? Let's start that round of applause. Going for Michael Washington.
By the way he dances, I can tell he's never been on stage before.
Hey, does that count towards the time, or like, how long before they can pull the gong up?
As soon as they want, mate.
Yeah.
You know?
Just get them up. Get them up. No, this is my first time. My mate, who's out the back, he's get it up. My mate who's out the back, he dobbed me in for this, so I'm just up here basically because I'm from Melbourne, so don't like it? Oh, please. Because look, to be honest, I said no. I was going to pull out, but my pull-out game's not strong. I've got 2 kids, so I was like, what do I do? So here I am. Anyway, so I was just basically going to run out on him the whole time, so I'll tell you a story about him. So back when we were about 18, I went round to his house. We drank a bit, and he was like, all right, you can stay at my missus' house on the couch with me. I was like, that's kind of fucking weird. But anyway, his missus was upstairs, all good. Back then I was a serial bedwetter. So I was like, yeah, no, it's all good. Maybe we should just slow down the drinking a little bit. And he's like, nah, just we'll keep drinking. So anyway, we kept drinking. The next morning I woke up in a puddle of piss. And I'm like, the day of Easter. Easter's the next day. His mum's just got me a box of Celebrations chocolates, so didn't I feel like a piece of shit after that. Anyway, so 3 months down the track, we're out on the drinks again, and he goes, mate, I've got something to tell you. Do you remember when you pissed about at me, Mrs. Parents' house? Well, you don't want me to get the punchline? I'm about to get there. Put it down just for like...
Keep going.
He basically said, yeah, look, mate, you went to the toilet in the night, which is fucking rare for me. Anyway, he goes, yeah, when you went to the toilet, I flipped the mattress on you. But shit, didn't go down well, did it?
Oh, that was the punchline. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Chris,
Fuck yes, give it up for
it was the shorts for me.
Michael Washington.
Those are some shorts.
Michael Washington looking like every contestant on the block you've ever seen. Okay.
Booty.
Fuck, that was I think he really thought he was like, I'm fucking going to the punchline. I fucking got this. I'm gonna nail it. And it's like watching your little league kid just fucking get out immediately, and you're just like, fuck. You gave me faith, you know.
No, Omar is his friend.
Oh no, the next person I think. Anyway, let's get your next act up here. Give it up for Omar. Farm!
They say you are what you eat, but I don't remember eating no beast from the Middle East. Hello, my comedy people. How are the comedians before me, eh? Not bad, eh? Not bad. No, they were terrible. Holy shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, cunt. If I lose to those cunts, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck. So, Trump's alright. I mean, he's alright sometimes. The other day he said he kind of doesn't want to abort babies after 9 months. I think that's the best time to abort, not when they're a fetus. You don't even know who the cunt is when they're a fetus. You know, oh, you want to be a real estate agent, abort. It's a new joke, still trying to figure it out. My body, my choice, abort. Comedy's hard, guys. I get it. Look, comedy's hard. You know, if it's not. I mean, it's not rocket science. Because if it was, I'd be at the moon by now. Yeah, a little bit of a brag. Trying to get somewhere. So, Tim Waltz though, what a fucking pussy that guy is. I mean, you would never catch me as vice president to a woman. I'm just telling you right now. I mean, that's like getting the missus to do the cooking, and then you putting on the oven mitts and taking out the food out and being like, honey, food's ready. Well, that's like her doing the dishes, and then you drying them up. And you're like, and then you're putting them into place. Well, that's like her doing the washing, and then you hanging them dry. Look, all I'm saying is Tim Waltz is a faggot, guys.
All right. Give it up for your beast from the Middle East.
We might finally see that death tonight.
And it's weird because they're usually so progressive about women. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get your next act up here. You know what? Congratulations on you guys for using your fucking plates. A lot of the time, people are fucking too much cowards to do it, but round of applause for you guys. Good on you guys. You're a great crowd. This is how I like it. Let's get home. Okay.
This guy is actually this guy that's coming up. This next guy that's coming up is actually the guy that signed up his buddy that did a terrible job.
Oh, fuck you, you saw him.
You're the ones that gonged him off. Okay, so please start that round of applause for Brett Henderson.
To be fair, you two do look like you'd be good friends. You know what I mean?
My name's Brett Henderson, but my stage name is September 12th, because I come after a Muslim bombing. Also, that cunt's funny and all that. I become a father recently. Thank you. I was pretty suspicious that blokes do fuck all during pregnancy, and after just witnessing it, that's 100% true. I was there for light comedic relief and snacks. The only thing I actually did during the pregnancy was I put on 12 kilos during the pregnancy. I actually put on more weight than my missus. So I think she put on the weight due to obviously the physical demands of the pregnancy, whereas I put on the weight from the mental demands of the pregnancy. The mental demand of...
Women are gonna love this.
All right. So the mental demand of not leaving or cheating.
And here we go.
Whoa. Hear me out. I didn't want to do it. It's just the only thing, it's the only example I saw of fathering as a kid.
You know what? Look, to be fair, at least he's even from his mate, because he came up here and shat the bed too. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be an awkward car ride home, that's for damn sure.
Oh, it was so bad you're leaving, sir. Fucking that. Well, what the fuck's going on, brother?
He's going to the coke room.
Man, I fucking loved how you said that.
They're both going to the coke room. Okay.
It's like a child getting caught in the corner. What are you doing? I'm gonna pee. Good on you, mate. All right. We have 5 more acts for this half, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get your next one up here. Make some noise for Ian Pringle.
You know, people say that Western Australia isn't very progressive. Everywhere I go, I see trans Perth. Some of you a little bit surprised I don't sound how I look. Just trying to fit in where I live, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of confidence comes from looking like a complete cunt. Try to fit in, man. I'm gonna get myself some budgie smugglers. Start going to the beach dressed like an Italian woman. Gonna get myself 2 jet skis. Because having one jet ski is fucking gay, bro. Right, you want to take your mate out in the jet ski, his cock's already halfway up your ass. There's a lot of vibrations on a jet ski. It feels fucking awesome being on a jet ski. There's a lot of adrenaline. Sometimes you get an erection. So you're on the jet ski with your mate. You're both in your budgies. Your mullets are blowing in the wind. You both got an erection. Start to question whether the feelings you got for your mate are platonic. You gotta get the second jet ski, bro. I don't know if it's obvious, I've been living in Midland. I'm doing alright out there though, man. Doing alright, I've got a swimming pool. Access to a swimming pool. Probably the best campsite in our suburbs. That's all I tell people back home in Scotland. I've got a swimming pool. I don't tell them I'm selling my arse. Just to pay the campsite fees. You ever sold your arse, brother?
You and him have like just the opposite haircut. You know what I mean? Like he's got a big beard and nothing on top.
What's your name, pal? James. Every man has his price, James. What do you reckon? What's the minimum unit price? $1? Alright, we'll do a bidding war. Do I hear $1? $1 for a shot of James in the alleyway? No takers, just me. Well, and you. I'll wear you like a fucking puppet, James. Put you in a sundress and call you Miss Piggy.
You guys as an audience are like weird. You're like, fuck yeah, pedophiles and rape. But like, he just made a rape threat to you, sir. Are you okay?
Right up the U-Haul.
You didn't even move a muscle. You're like too scared. You're like, don't move. The Scotsman might see me. But give it up for fucking Ian Pringle one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep that round of applause going for our next act is Rose Evan. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? What's up?
Oh, what? He can't sound fucking Australian now, you weirdos?
Oh, is that what we're laughing at? Oh, what the I actually just recently turned 31, and thanks. I'm coming to terms with the fact that this fucking growth spurt is just like not happening, Fucking sucks, man. I hate being a short man. You know what I hate about it the most is that society has decided that we're not allowed to be angry in public. Seriously, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you saw a tall guy going off and causing a scene, you'd be like, oof, don't mess with him, he's obviously having a bad day. But if you saw a short guy do the exact same thing, you'd be like, wow, relax, little man, Jesus. It's like, we're not allowed to have bad days? I see a tall guy go crazy and I'm like, what's this guy mad about? He can ride any roller coaster he wants. Should be pretty understandable that all short men are always angry. Why? I'll give you 3 reasons, okay? 1, there is no way for us to exit a fall drive without looking hilarious. 2, facial hair only makes us look cuter. And 3, children just like don't respect us. I think it's because they get confused if we're maybe one of them. Kind of diminishes your authority. Like I try to tell them off and it looks like this. Kids, stop fucking around. What the fuck?
Look at this tall motherfucker.
A lot of people like to judge old white men and young Asian women for being together. They call them mean things like, ew, look at that perv. Or ew, look at that gold digger. I try to be nice, so whenever I see them, I just call them mum and dad. What's funny about my parents is that my dad's actually younger by 7 years, and but because he's white, you can't really tell. I actually overheard a group of women calling my dad a creep, and I was like, wow, what the fuck? These guys have no idea. No idea. That's actually my mum who's the creep. It's a weird couple, I know, but my parents' differences actually brought them together. Yeah, mum was poor, and dad didn't like to cook, clean, talk much, spend much on two women, right? So it's the little things that didn't matter for daddy. I think it's weird that it's perfectly legal to spew anywhere, but you'll cop a fine for chucking a shit in a kebab shop after a night out. Like, it makes no sense, right? Both pretty stinky bodily fluids in public. I actually asked a cop why that is, and he said that it's complicated because spew's a bit of a grey area, and that they've got CCTV footage of me shitting on the falafel. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.
Rove Evans, ladies and gentlemen.
Rove Evans, ladies and gents. Fucking doing a great job. We have 3 more acts for this half, ladies and gents. Let's make some noise for your next one. Give it up for Nola Bliss.
Hey, thanks. I need some love. I need some love today. I've had a shitty day. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. If I ever...
All the students in tonight.
It's not your turn. I've only got 3. I only got 3 minutes to get me off. It normally takes my husband 20. I was saying I had a shitty day today because if I ever find out who that was who invented single-ply toilet paper, I'm going to rip his head off and shit down his neck. Stupid fucking idea, isn't it? Anyway, my internet's been playing up. The guy came round and he said, your internet's got prolapse. I said, what's that? He said, keeps dropping in and out. I came from York to entertain you tonight, so I haven't got any supporters here at all, so give me a preference vote, please. I need it, okay. Thank you. It's very lovely in York. I don't know if any of you have been there, but it's a very quiet town. But they're really friendly. I'd only been there 2 weeks and a couple of guys invited me around for a spit roast. No, I didn't go. Somebody said I dodged a bullet, so I reckon they were shit cooks. But look, they didn't give up. They said, we're having a baby shower next week. Maybe you'll make time. Now, baby showers in York are a bit different to what I've been to in Perth, because I got there and there's 15 blokes in a circle.
Her hair's actually not white.
Got it. It's gelled. Anyway, I'm married to a nice old man called Richard. That's Dick for short. Dick Bliss, hey. He's 81 and he doesn't know it. He said to me the other day, are we ever going to have sex again, Nola? I gave it some thought and I said, well, I probably will, but I have my doubts about you. He's so old-fashioned. But I said to him, it doesn't matter if you're having fillet steak. You've had it for 60 years. You fucking want to change, don't you? He's quite old-fashioned. He came in with a ruler, one of those old 12-inch rulers, not the millimetre stuff. And he had his cock out. Yeah, it was pretty sad, actually. Anyway, he had it out. And he had the ruler there, and he said, look, darling, look, I got 10 inches. I said, you got it the wrong way around, Duns, too. Just two.
Nola Bliss, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yes, give her a big round of men applause. Okay. Oh, fuck you. That was crazy. You sounded like a tractor. Just, oh. You what? You're offended? Oh, okay. Abort. Okay, no, sorry. We have 2 more acts left, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your next one up here. Give it up for Wyatt Nixon.
How we doing? Make some fucking noise. Yeah, it's good to be here. I have had a bit of a rough week though. I got dumped a couple of days ago. Yeah, she said she wanted to try dating a few ladies, which was a shock. I thought I looked like a fucking lesbian. I think we just had a few miscommunications. There was one night she came home asking to try missionary sex. The only missionary I knew was the one at church. So I read her the Bible and fucked her little brother. Yeah.
And you were offended at me, lady.
Single man now, but I have been doing a bit of travelling recently. I just did the drive on the Nullarbor from New South Wales over to Perth. Has anyone driven across the Nullarbor? Yeah, pretty wild road, but yet the best part of the whole drive was this. The 2-finger, hello. Hello, how fucking good is it? You lock eyes with a 40-year-old divorced man towing a camper van and bang! Fucking bang! It's more intimate than sex. Doesn't it just make your balls tickle, ma'am? And then the best part is you get back to the cities, you just flip your hand around and do it this way. Fucking merge, you dumb dogs! Yeah. No, it's good being back in the city. You know you're there straight away. The first day I got back, we went past a bunch of those street performers, you know, like the statue kind that hold a pose forever. These guys wouldn't move. And then we got a bit closer, we're like, oh, they're just council workers. Checks out. Good being back in the city. Jumped on the dating app straight away, hopped on Tinder. Big mistake. First night, matched with like a middle-aged gay couple, and I'm only really bringing it up because they're fucking on stage with me right now. Looks painful.
Looks painful? Who are you calling middle-aged, you little cunt? You know what I mean? This fucker, you're straight off the tin and onto the bank, you dog.
Give it up for my favourite rapper, 50 yen. It's the supreme leader of North Banana. We got him in the flesh.
You look like a Hanson cover band. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You look like you'd get raped at a P. Diddy party.
Happily. It's like Rush Hour if they were homeless.
Yeah, we made that joke before, dickhead. Good job.
Do you know what I find funny about you, Chris?
Fuck all.
Fuck all. Yeah, agreed. What else can I say?
So your dad told me that joke earlier.
Anyway, Tinder. Yeah. Dating apps aren't for me. Hey, I prefer the in-person. I was at a bar a few nights ago talking to a lovely lady, so I asked her, what do women look for in a relationship? And she kept saying security, which I thought was nice. But then the security showed up and kicked me out.
Well, guys. These young fuckers with their vapes and their TikToks can fuck right off. You know what I mean?
Justin Bieber. Yo, one final act for this evening. If you got it in you. Ladies and gentlemen, real good friend of mine, please put your hands together for Shash Cabrera.
Hey everyone. I got this fresh cut today. I thought it would make me look tough, but now I look like someone who would sell you drugs and then help you claim it on your tax return. It's really... And since I got this haircut, I'm going through an identity crisis. Like every time I look in the mirror, I realize I'm not white, I'm not black. I'm just brown, but I want to be both. Like to be black, I've started wearing a chain, and to be white, I get comprehensive car insurance. So, yeah.
I feel like if we're on a colour bond scheme, you'd fit exactly in the middle between me and Emo. You know what I mean?
But that's true, man. Like to be black, I hustle, but then to be white, I go for therapy. It's a pretty good balance, you know, like... And I have traditional Indian parents, so I had to like come out to my parents that I'm seeing a therapist. And my dad is like, Shashu, your life is perfect. Why do you need therapy? And it's so awkward when the problem asks what the problem is. I mean, like... Daddy issues, fuck yeah, brother. Like, I did that joke with my dad in the crowd. Everyone was laughing, and my dad is like, "What's so funny about this?" And this lady looks at my dad and says, "You." I was like, "Thanks, Mom." So, but I have interesting parents, man. Like, life has been good for me. Like, I've been in Australia for 7 years, and finally last year I got my citizenship. Fucking Aussie, my dear. And even to get my citizenship, I celebrated. I went to fucking Bali, so. Fucking Aussie, my dear. And like in Bali, I ordered a taxi, and I'm thinking a car is gonna show up, but a skinny guy shows up on an 80cc moped, and I'm sitting behind him like this. I'm like, this is awkward, so I put my water bottle in the middle. Now this guy's weaving through traffic. He slams on the brakes. Me and the bottle go in his back. Bam! Suddenly he turns around. He's like, "Brother, brother, brother." And I said, "Bottle, bottle, bottle." And it was a beautiful moment. Because we did not speak each other's language, but we spoke the language of gay panic. And because I was in Bali, I also got a tattoo. It just says "gay panic" over here. So that's pretty sick. But I do miss home, man. Like, I've been in Australia for 7 years, and I do miss home. And whenever I miss home, I've started finding similarities. Like, one of my favorite things to do is I take the public transport when it's a really busy event at the Optus Stadium. Like a while ago, I was on the train, and there was a guy standing right here. Now, I have a bit of a belly. He had a bit of a belly. So to avoid making things awkward, we had to, like, synchronize our breathing. But then I got distracted and our bellies touched. We've been together for a year now. Thank you guys, cheers, thank you.
Give it up for Shosh, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, all right. We finished strong, ladies and gents, with 4 acts that came through at the very end. So round of applause for them, lads. What we're going to do now is going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Quick 5-minute break.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting for you to interrupt me again. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break and give it up for all the acts you saw, ladies and gents. We'll take a quick break and be back. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Here we are. It's good to be here. That little jog is the most exercise I'm going to get all week. Once you hit a certain BMI, they just start sending you Hawaiian shirts. These just turn up in the mail. Tell me, what is the classic white person ordering Indian takeaway? Thank you, my friend. That's not the first time you said those words. All right. Now, I'll let you in on a secret. I also love butter chicken. But I can't order butter chicken because I'm not white enough. So I gotta order some complicated thing. Meanwhile, I'm watching you guys eat butter chicken going, "Fuck you." I wish I had that. I gotta wait till all the white people leave the restaurant, then I nod to the waiter and he's like, "It's coming." Once all the white people leave the restaurant, then I can get my butter chicken. Now I'm comfortable. I was talking to my Asian friend, exactly the same thing. Once all the white people leave the restaurant, now he can get a sweet and sour pork. Now he's comfortable. My black friends, right? Once all the white people leave the restaurant, now they're comfortable.
What was I saying? Oh yes, your prestigious demeanour. I like it. I like watching men. I do. Australian men in particular, because you get all. I like to think that you can separate men into sort of 2 categories in Australia, don't you think? Those for whom you would buy a Bunnings voucher, and those for whom you would buy an Office Works voucher. If you think about it, there's only them 2 kind of guys in Australia. You, sir, are a proud Bunnings man. Don't you think? Bunnings as well, sir. Office Works, bruv. Are you wondering what kind of man I think I am? Chemist Warehouse. I don't even know why that's funny. But it feels right, doesn't it? There's something about me that says there's a man who needs a pharmacist. And I don't know why. Do I need vitamins? Am I addicted to drugs? I can't even figure myself out. It's a funny old affair. But I am very interested in Australian men. I do love them. I like to watch the tough ones. Do you know what I mean? I like to, the fucking, the ones with all those, they've got all those mad little characteristics, all the fucking, I especially like watching them, if you can get them pissed in Northbridge. That is good people watching. If they start kicking off with each other, all the little affectations become more exaggerated. You'd know you've been involved in some of these, ain't you, bro? If ever a man. You've seen them, haven't you? There's a lot of they start sort of revving up, or the head pecking gets a bit more fucking cranky. They've got teeth, but they don't want you to see them. They're just interesting men, and you watch them long enough, you think any minute now, he's going to take his shirt off for sure. Because Aussies hate to get punched in the shirt, hey? Oh, they fucking hate to be punched in the shirt. Nobody punches me in the shirt, mate. Punch me right in the skin or fucking not at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands back together and welcome onto the stage your MC, Emo Matchup!
Welcome back. Did you have a nice break? Yeah. Terrific. I should have mentioned this earlier. I just remembered because these two blokes walked to the bathroom and came back with beers. You've got QR codes on the table here, so if at any point you can just order your drinks. Make sure at the end you tip your bartenders. Huh? I'm sorry you're poor and white. You really fucked up that head start, didn't you? If you have got a phone, you can buy your drinks on here, tip your bartenders, because you never know when a good tip comes in handy. Like I was drinking the last time I was here, and my favorite bartender, his name is Josh. I found myself in a urinal, 6 beers in, and 2 shakes later, there was Josh helping me out. You know what I mean? So tip generously, yes. I've been making some upgrades in life recently, which is kind of cool. I just recently moved houses. I used to live in Mirrabooka, obviously. I live in Maylands now. Thank you. Yeah, massive upgrade. So I went from living around poor black people to now living around poor white people. And Android, oh fuck yeah. Life is very tough for you. Every now and then I get like a random white guy come up and ask me for loose change. And I give it to them. I give it to them because I kind of feel like I'm rewriting history. Every time I give him change, I'm like, here you go, my friend. Just don't spend it all on drugs. If only my mum could see me now. Oh, she's not dead. She's just not here. One of the first things I did when I moved into my new neighborhood was I went and introduced myself to my new neighbors to let them know that I live here. Don't call the cops. I was knocking at the apartment across the hall, and this sweet old lady opened the door. I was like, hey, and she's like, help! I was like, whoa. But she said help with such fear in her voice, I thought someone was behind me. So I panicked and I jumped in her apartment and I locked the door. And she kept calling out for help, but it became apparent she's talking about me. I was like, whoa, ma'am, my name is Emo, I'm your new neighbor. I just want to let you know, if you ever need anything, just give me a shout. As I'm walking off, I hear her say, we don't keep cash on the premises, and what the fuck? We are going to kick off the second bracket, but I have to let you know right now, at the end of the show, I'll be in the back selling Coke. No, I won't be. I'll be selling some merch, which is kind of cool. Just a nice way for you to remember me in the form of merch, and a cool way for me to remember you in the form of cash. It's a car air freshener with my black face on it. Yeah. And I sell them for real. I sell them for real. So like, come and buy one. They're only $5 each. But you've been a pretty good group of people tonight. We could probably do a special if you want. I don't know, maybe 2 for $10 or something. I have bought too much of it, so like, help me get rid of it. Like even if you just fucking want it for the sake of hanging a black eye. No, in the fucking car. In the car. I'm not taking any questions right now, so put your paddle down. But the money does go to a good cause, because with every purchase that you make, you too can get pulled over for having a black eye in their car. Are you ready to kick off your second bracket, Perth? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, same thing as before. Let's bring it home. If you don't like them, let's fucking put those fucking paddles up. But without further ado, let's bring back our gong master, Christopher Shinn.
Fuck yes, ladies and gents, welcome back. In my hot little hands, guys, I have the $500, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, not that many people are very impressed. Fuck you guys. Everyone work FIFO here, do they? You know what I mean? Fucking, like, bro, with the bandana, you didn't even say shit. You know, you look like you could really use this money. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you, you dog? You know, what do you do for work?
Too late for an abortion.
What was that? You're unemployed right now.
What accent?
Yeah, and you sound like you're a backpacker. How the fuck did you
out here
afford
stealing
a
our
ticket?
fucking income?
How'd you afford a ticket to the show? It's like, no, I'm just joking. Like, fuck yeah, you wouldn't be happy with this, bro. This is like, how much is this in your money? Whereabouts are you from?
Pakistan.
I don't know, where is he from, sir? Norway. Oh, fuck, sorry, he doesn't give a fuck. This motherfucker's like, I am rich compared to you, Paul Bucks.
That's that
fuck your mining boom.
That Aryan blood.
Yeah, we have that cold money, you know? Alright, good on you, you fucking Norway piece of shit. Think you're better than me? He's like, oh, our healthcare system, fuck you, mate, you know? Let's see how well your healthcare does when you're burning in the sun here, you piece of shit. I don't know what I mean to him.
You really don't like Norwegians.
I don't know why. There's something about dried herring. Fuck you, alright? You know? Alright, let's get this started. Let's get the second half started, ladies and gents. We've got about 5 through to the final, which is already too many, but
Get that round of applause.
Let's get that round of applause for your first take. Get up for Ian Burr!
Hey, my name is Ian and I've just moved here from Ireland. Just give me the money now.
Like. For everything. Are you Irish? No. It's a big supporter of leprechauns.
You know, but it's tough moving to the other side of the world. Like, I had to leave my entire family behind, you know, which is why I did it. Like, the kids will understand when they're older, you know. But I love Australia, it's amazing. But Australian workplaces are wild. On my first day of work here, my boss comes up to me and says, "Hi, my name's John and I'm a racist." I was like, I mean, technically what he said is, "My name's John and I'm South African," but you know, I could tell what he meant. No, but the one thing I don't like about Australia, though, is for an immigrant like me, if I want to stay in this country, we're forced to do regional work. And most of us do stuff we have no experience and should not be doing, like operating heavy machinery or working on a farm. Like, I heard of one girl who was forced to represent Australian breakdancing, and like you could tell she'd never done it before, you know? But I'm loving it here. It's my first time ever living outside of Ireland. If you've never lived in another country, I'd highly recommend it. You know, it's great. You learn a lot as a person, you grow. It changes your perspective on the world. Like, I used to see the world as just being black or white, but since I got here, I've realized there's also Asians. I mean, that's class, you know? Because, like, back in Ireland, we don't have a lot of immigration, you know? The only people that ever immigrated to Ireland were the English, and that was less immigration, more invasion and kill all the natives, you know? Like, I don't know if anything similar ever happened here, but,
Fuck it, just feel that white guilt, you know what I mean?
But lucky for us, they couldn't kill us all off because they couldn't tell the difference between us. You know, we look the same as them. You know, an English person is just an Irish person that's a cunt.
John!
It was a weird motion to do, but you know, but the reason I actually moved here is I moved here for a girl. She is the love of my life, and she has already broken up with me. You know, and she was American. I spent a couple of months in America with her before we moved here, and I quite liked America. The one thing I didn't like was the people, you know, because American people are so optimistic, and they've no reason to be, you know. Like, I was talking to one guy and he's telling me about his son. He's like, my son is so smart. I'm like, yeah, by American standards, that doesn't count. Like, that's like saying I'm the meth addict with the most teeth, you know.
All right, Ian's Perth, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right, off to a good start. Let's keep that energy going, ladies and gentlemen. Get your second act up here. Give it up for Vikas Rana.
Hello. Yeah, I'm just nervous. I was here last week too, and then they voted me out. I ended in less than 2 minutes, exactly like my first sexual encounter. But yeah, this stage was more embarrassing. I wasn't out of performance, but I felt I'm a religious Jew in Germany and I'm running for a president election, despite knowing a fact about voting. Yeah, like how can you judge someone in less than 3 minutes? 3 minutes of stand-up is almost like a dream for a man. And the least expectation of a woman from a man. Nothing relatable, nothing relatable. Australians have...
You know, those of you oring and with your plates up, fuck you.
You morons. Oh.
You know what? Fuck you. Keep going, Vikas. Fuck these guys. I can't make up their fucking mind.
I haven't started yet.
Go! Yeah. Looking like an Indian Enrique Iglesias. I love you, you know?
I love you too, Chris, but not at the moment. I'm nervous like hell, yeah, I don't do. Like, it's not easy when you're suddenly most important person in the room and it is not you and your funeral.
Alright, sorry, you guys are right.
I started playing on my phone hoping that he was walking me through it.
You know what? Sometimes you make mistakes, you know what I mean? And like, you gotta listen to the people. Fuck, we honestly need some subtitles for it. Not for the accent, but for the fucking list. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tough job, Bob Vikas. Alright, guys, let's get your next act up here. Make some noise for Zeppo!
Hey, folks. I'm going to start with an impression. Is that okay? Can I do an impression for you? Yeah. This is my impression of a police officer ordering coffee. This is a police officer ordering coffee. Yes, black, 2 shots. Alright, you guys are a piece of shit. I like this. Okay. Obviously, I can say that. It's okay. I am an African person. That's why I look like a cross between Whoopi Goldberg and Nick Natanui. There's the trouble with being this particular shade of brown, a shade I like to call Long Mac. You can guess why. Maybe Short Mac, who knows. But the weird thing is people know that I'm dark enough that they have to ask where I'm from. But I'm light enough that they don't believe me when I tell them. Like, I have 2 proper black African parents and no one believes me. My parents, they're not just regular Africans too. They are like proper Discovery Channel Africans.
Yeah, why are you pointing at emo? That's fucked up.
Oh, my brother. Cool, I get that, yeah. So I feel like I'm like kind of black and emo's like proper black. I feel intimidated right now. I love this. This is good. This is healthy. It's good for me. Maybe like...
I love Zeppo's just realising how white he is in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even like hip-hop. Fuck!
He's in the presence of a real black one, yes.
Man, I feel like we should just start talking in cliques or something. Really, like, have our own thing going on here. Man, he actually I do love Emo. He is very good to me. He was actually the first comic I met when I started comedy all those years ago. He was very kind to me. He sat me down. He said, "Zeppo, all you have to remember is that a good comedian just has to be relatable." And that confused me quite a lot because I grew up in Tasmania. Yeah, I don't know how to tell him, but in Tassie, being relatable means something completely different. But it's true. My folks, yeah, they are African people, and the thing is, like, I just don't quite like relate to other Africans. As you can clearly tell, I'm dressed like this, and he's dressed like this. Like,
everyone's like, "Is that racist?"
African people. It's okay. It's okay. You can laugh. I asked my black friend. It's totally okay. It's good. What a good. All right, solid maybe. But I do appreciate that my family moved to Australia before I was born. I love my parents. They were so good to me. When I was a kid, they took out a life insurance policy on themselves. All that means is that if they died when I was a kid, I would get $500,000. Yeah, cheers for 5,000. That's great. But the thing is, like, 20 years later, I was studying engineering. My life was looking fantastic. They got rid of the life insurance policy because I don't need it anymore. Then I dropped out of university to do this, and they put the policy back on. Yeah. So now I have to stay in comedy just long enough to make more money than I would if my own parents died. And look, you're correct not to laugh at that, that's fair enough. But I tell that joke later, but I talk about my parents' life insurance policy. And a few gigs ago, I had this guy in the audience, and he was just not laughing at all. Like, kind of like you, just not giving me anything. There you go.
Alright. Give it up for Zeppo. That's fucked up. He feels like the only black guy that would say the N-word with a hard R. Thank you. I enjoyed that.
One more time for Zeppo!
It's like, Emo, I need you to condone this joke. Fuck you. Don't leave me hanging here, you dog. Fucking hell, just silent after that, you piece of shit. Fucking alright, let's get another person that Emo can throw under the bus. Give it up for Sean Fornio!
So, would someone please tell white women that just because it takes a village to raise a baby doesn't mean you need to fuck every villager?
That's crazy because that's his Tinder bio. You know?
How do you know?
I see you, baby.
So the Kardashians, right? They're a weird family, aren't they? The Kardashians, yeah? All their names start with a K, yeah? What do you got? Like Kourtney, Khloe, Kim, Kylie, Kendall. That's a lot of Ks for a family that likes dating black men. There you go, I clapped you, cunt. Fucking oath. So it sucks when people lie to us, doesn't it? Like, everyone hates being lied to. But sometimes it's better for everyone involved if you lie. Like if your mum calls when you're having a wank. Obviously you're gonna lie. What the fuck is everyone doing?
Sean Fornio. He kind of looks like he's dressed up as two Matrix characters, you know what I mean?
I was drunk on power there.
It was like Cody 2012 all over
I am
again.
God!
Alright guys, we have 3 more acts left for you tonight. Let's get your next one up here. Give it up for Sadi Al-Chalabi!
Hello, hi. Yes. You guys ever make eye contact with a baby? Never? So there was this baby in this pram and like we just locked eyes, right? We just locked eyes and like he just didn't look away and so I just didn't look away and I just kept walking and it just kept looking at me and I just kept looking at it and then finally it looked away and I was like, that's what I thought, cunt. Little bitch. I don't know what the meaning of that joke is, but anyway, I was born in Baghdad, Iraq, guys. Has anyone here been to Iraq? Yeah? Where? Show yourself. Who the fuck said that? You. Who are you? Why did you go there? Are you lying? What are you doing? Born in the war. You were in the war.
Get her. Here's your chance.
Allahu Akbar. war. What did you do in the war? You were born in Iraq. Assalamu alaikum. Can you tell me more? I feel like I'm just talking to nothing. Fair enough, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about? Iraqi women don't speak in public.
You can talk back, I don't hit, man. I fucking...
Jesus.
Too much. Yeah, I was at this show actually recently, guys, and this guy in the crowd, he calls out, and he's like, it's disgusting what your people do to children. Because apparently, guys, my people, all of us, we marry 9 and 10-year-olds. But I just wanted to come here and say, can we all just admit that there are pedophiles in every culture? Yeah. At least we put a ring on it, you know what I mean, guys?
Why you draw the line now?
Just at least we commit, you know what I mean? You guys pump and dump, you know what I mean? You guys pump and dump.
Fucking kids like crypto, like.
We even get permission from the parents. We go up to a dad like, hello sir, may I please have your daughter's hand in marriage? And he's like, yes, you may. And I'm like, thank you very much, sir, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, so being a pedophile is fine until it's down by a brown guy. Is it? Fuck you guys. You know what I mean? Alright, give it up for Sadi, ladies and gentlemen. That was something else. We have 2 more acts left for the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your next one up here. Make some noise for Jared Hurst.
Hello, thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here. The comedians have been backstage just sweating and crying and shaking like they've just come from a Diddy freak-off. I have a perfectly good skill going to waste thanks to whoever it was that said the rollerblading was gay. Because in the 90s it was cool briefly, and nowadays no, it doesn't matter. You want to rollerblade, it doesn't make you gay. No. But in the 90s it was a different time, and I remember the day it became gay because I was rollerblading to school and I heard a voice yell out, "Nice rollerblades, homo." I was like, yeah, see you after school, mum, thanks for that. And then at school was terrible. I had a terrible school. I had 4 pedophiles in my school. Guys, that's too many pedophiles for a school. 2 of them are music teachers. So while I was getting violin lessons, there was like 7 other kids getting the fiddle. Just confusing times, school. So I get confused easy. I think the most confusing conversation I ever had was with my wife when she told me she wanted to have kids. I thought we were having a conversation about having a baby. Sorry, about having a threesome. And the whole conversation was confusing. I blame her because she said it in this cutesy way. She was like, what do you think about adding a third person to our little duo? I was like, hell yeah, that's fine. She's like, really? I thought I'd have to convince you. I was like, no, I'm all for it. Are you thinking male or female? She said, I was thinking a boy for the first one. I said, yeah, cool, all right, sure, that's fine. And then a female for the second one. She said, I really thought I had to convince you, this is great. I thought you'd be concerned about the mess. I said, well, how messy is it going to get? She said, well, you're definitely going to get peed on. I said, why the fuck would he piss on me? She said, that's what they do. They pee, they poop, they vomit. She said, Mum's told me all about it. I said, ew, your mum's had one. She said, yeah, I wouldn't be here if she didn't. And then she said, I'm definitely going to need a lot of drugs to get through it. I said, me too if I'm getting pissed on. And then she said, by the way, I definitely don't want a cesarean. I said, yeah, okay. No cesareans, no Indians, no Mexicans. I do have a son now, he's 11, and he came up to me and he said the other day, Dad, I think I might be gay. And I said, that's fine, son. We support you, we love you no matter what. But why do you think that? He said, girls seem like there's so much trouble, and if I was gay, I could just hang out with my mates all the time, playing PlayStation, having a fun life. I said, okay. So I went into my wife's bedroom and I said, babe, I think I might be gay. And then I rollerbladed out of the bedroom. My son actually asked me where babies come from. I had to have a chat with him, the sex talk.
said, Dad, where do babies come from? I said, son, when a mummy and a daddy wish really hard to save their marriage.
Give it up for Father of the Year, Jared Hurft, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that leaves us with our last act for the evening, guys. Please make some noise. Give it up for Jill Cordner.
Hi guys, I'm Jill. I'm Scottish. I actually was married to an Australian guy. We met in an Italian ski resort, one golden mullet at the bar. I went up to him and I says, hi, I'm Jill, and he went, yeah, nah. I was like, how exotic. I've got to have that, so I fucked him in the disabled toilets. And I'd never been Australian. I said, what's it like in Perth? And he said, it's like home and away. We live in Midland, it's fuck all like home and away. Can you imagine Home and Away was set in Midland? It'd be Home and Eshe, wouldn't it? Every episode you'd be getting called a dog cunt at the traino. That first episode of Home and Away, there's Alf waddling down to Centrelink. And in the distance, a lone cyclist approaches Mad Dog. He brought me from Edinburgh to Midland as a fucking hate crime, isn't it? So anyway, I've divorced the cunt. He gave me an ultimatum. Earlier this year. He said to me, it's me or the comedy. And I went on Tinder because a friend of mine says you'll get your hole. Do you know what that means? It means from Glasgow, having sex quite vigorously. And I met this guy on Tinder and he said to me, what are you into? And I said, otters. And he said, no, sexually. And I went, no, otters. And he said, and then I thought I had to tell him something. So I said anal, you know, I panicked, you know. Because I can't be doing with anal. I don't even like doing a big shit. Do you know what I mean? And he said to me, oh, fuck, I love anal. He went, I love eating ass. And I says, what do you love about it? And he said, the texture. I says, the texture? And he says, it's like fucking a knotted balloon. I said, just buy some fucking balloons then! Because I've got a really sensitive arsehole, but fortunately I'm divorcing him. But I get sent my first dick pic this week, guys. Woo! I know, I was really excited about it, and I got actually a bit of a fright because I did have my glasses on, so I liked it 27 times, you know, because I thought it was a sausage dog jumping for treats. And he went, oh, you like that? He says, I'd love to see your tiny pussy. I'm in my 50s, I've had 2 children, I'm fairly certain it's not fucking tiny, do you know what I mean? It's more like a TARDIS and quite a few doctors have been up it, do you know what I mean?
That was Jill, ladies and gentlemen!
Give her a go. No? Oh, how dare you! You hear that, Jill? Fuck this guy. Alright, guys, give it up for all the acts you saw, ladies and gentlemen. Fabulous acts. What we're going to do is we're going to get the finalists all back on stage. So everyone that made it through, come back on. Get back up here, you beautiful people. Jared Hurft, Jill Cordner, Ian Berg, Zeppo, Ian Pringle, Shash Kapoor. And just fuck, we let pretty much everybody through, didn't we? Fuck yes. Fuck, this is a weird gangbang. Fucking anyone's pretending he's in Django Unchained. The gladiators got weird. Alright, ladies and gents, give it up for all the finalists one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful finalists. I made them through. What we'll do now, We'll ask them to turn around and face the wall for me. I'm going to point to one of these people, and if you think they should win the money, please make as much noise. Did you have to do that to the one other black guy, you piece of shit? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to point to him. Please make as much noise as you can if you want them to win. If you don't want them to win, shut the fuck up. Let's just vote for one person and one person each, guys, because sometimes everyone's yelling and we're never going to get out of here. So let's start with this person. Ladies and gents, make some noise for this person. Strong. Make some noise for this person. This person. You've yelled every fucking time, lady. You know what I mean? Pick a fucking lane. I bet you're one of those girls, like, what do you want to go to eat? Whatever you want, darling. You're just, I'm happy with anything. Just fucking pick a lane, you know? This person. This person. This person. Alright, from that, this person here. Alright, sorry, yeah, you can just go home. See you later. This person here. Alright, fuck, okay. They clapped for you at the end as well and gave you fucking donuts, you know? Alright, let's, have we done everyone here? Let's do this person again. This person. Sorry, mate. This person. See you later. This person. This person. This person. Alright. Fuck. They're getting softer and softer. People have changed their minds. This is amazing. Alright, we're going to kick one of these people off. This person here. This person here. This person. And this person. Sorry, Nola. See you later. Yeah, you feel fucking good now? This might be the last Gong Show. Okay, too much. 3 people left, ladies and gents. Remember, vote for one person and one person only. Let's do this. This person here. This person here. This person here. Alright. Give it third place. Give it to Ian Pringle, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get the fuck out of here. No. We'll go one more, just you two. You can fuck off. That's like a fucking Thirsty Merc tribute band, that motherfucker. Okay. This person here. This person here. Ladies and gents, first place, get a Jill Corner. Second place, Ian Berg. Fuck yes. Jill Corner, ladies and gents. Round of applause. All right. Guys, that is the end of the Gong Show. Give it up for your host, Emo, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're not gonna rap? Okay, give it up for your host, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the Gong Show. I never know with you, you piece of shit. You know what I mean? I was like, fucking. We're here every week. You guys have been an absolute pleasure. Mine's a Christian. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.